Okay, good afternoon. It's 5 o'clock on June 3rd, special meeting. Call to order, please.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Here.
Councilmember Lane,
Here.
Councilmember Carpenter,
Here.
Councilmember Beckwith, Councilmember Michaels.
Here. We had a financial report, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. What's that? Oh, salute the flag, I'm sorry, yeah. You all rise to salute the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, because we typically do our financial reports at the first meeting of the month. Our financials are here, so Ms. Greenwood, do you have any highlights you want to talk about?
Just do a very quick recap here. It's sorry about that. Okay, I tried to write everything actually, so it was in a readable format, so I just kind of let the council know. We will be continuing with Insero CPAs for one additional year, to continue with our 24 audit. They're starting this next week. On all of that, they've sent over the agreement to the mayor, so we're set on that. The 2025 year-to-date, the summary numbers are right there on the front page. We're tracking really well with water and sewer. With the general fund, we're still taking in money and we've spent more than I would have liked by now. So that's just where we are. For the AFR, the 2023 AFR is back with OSC. They had, we were still in the process of discussing those finalized numbers. As soon as they open 2024, we're prepared to turn around those numbers. I did include all of the SLFRF treasury reporting, which is all the ARPA funds. I know a couple of folks had asked about those, so I just wanted to kind of give the summary of where we are. All but 2 of the projects have been fully expended and are completed at this point. The occupancy tax, we did mail out the reminder letters for the hotels to go ahead and remit their occupancy tax by the 20th of June, so we should have that first payment in here shortly. And then we'll have a good idea of what that might look like going forward. And other than that, I've concluded all the grant updates that Toma has sent over, and then I did do a fully printout of the current year to date on the actual line by lines, because I hadn't done that in a while. If anybody would like to take a look, and if you have any questions, please just reach out.
Any questions? Motion to receive and file. Carpenter, second, Mr. Beckwith. Those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, resolutions. Resolution number 1, home rule requests. If I could get Mr. Randall to give an update on that, I'd like to table this agenda.
Sure, we were optimistic that we would have bill numbers by today. Unfortunately, we do not. But I have been in contact with both Assemblymember Kellis's office and Senator Webb's office. There were some questions between Home Rule Council. Our situation is a little unique because we're under an agreement that we know is expiring in September. So they were just trying to work out the language for the bill. The bill has been drafted. It's cleared both Home Rule Council and the Senate and Assembly and Tax Council. So at this point, the members are hoping to introduce the bill possibly tomorrow. If we get a number tomorrow, we will probably unfortunately have to have another special meeting. But we will let you know as soon as we have a bill number so we can try to get that scheduled.
Sounds promising.
Yeah, so when we get that, we'll have to call and do a special meeting and try to get that turned around so they can make a decision on it right away. So can I have a motion to table? Mr. Beckwith, Sullivan, any questions? All in favor to table?
Aye.
Okay, so next, agenda item number 2, amend the 2025 adopted budget by $34,740.
Resolved that the city of Cortland Common Council does hereby amend the 2025 city budget. The amount of $34,740 is outlined in the accompanying table. Moving funds in the amount of $10,550 from a motor equipment repair line to an operating equipment line to upgrade patrol vehicle become a K-9 vehicle and transferring $24,190 from motor equipment repair line to an operating equipment line for a new V plow for truck 16 and 17 in the Department of Public Works.
I get a motion. Mr. Carpenter, Ms. Silverman, any questions? Call the vote, please.
Councilmember Silverman,
Aye.
Councilmember Lane,
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter, Councilmember Beckwith,
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye. Agenda item number 3, set second public hearing for community development block grant number 285 HR 322-23.
Resolved that the city of Sullivan County Council will hold a second public hearing for, on the New York State Small Cities Community Development Block Grant Program prior to its regularly scheduled meeting, June 17, 2025 at 6 P.M. in City Hall, 25 Court Street.
Motion. Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Beckwith. Any questions? Over, please.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Aye.
Councilmember Lane,
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter.
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith,
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye.
Agenda item number 4, approve special event permits for the YMCA Downtown Fun Run on July 26, 2025.
Resolved that the city of Fulton County Council does hereby approve the issuance of permits as described below. The event is the Cortland YMCA Downtown Fun Run, July 26th, from 4 P.M. to 9 P.M. on Court Street. Issuing special event sound device permit without fee and a street closure permit. Be it further resolved that the city clerk shall issue said permits conditioned on fulfillment of applicable state and local code requirements, not approval by the chief of police.
Motion. Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Beckwith. I know, oh, I'm sorry. I'll look this way. Anybody have any questions? Over, please.
Councilmember Sullivan, Councilmember Lane,
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter,
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith,
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye.
Agenda item number 5, approve special event permits for the CARE Recovery Clinic at Haven Park, June 29, 2025.
Resolved that the city of Cortland County Council does hereby approve the issuance of permits as described below. The Cortland Area Recovery and Empowerment Picnic, sponsored by the Cortland Area Recovery Empowerment and Access to Independence, to be held June 29, 2025, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. at Yeaman Park, issuing a special event permit and a sound device permit without fee. Be it further resolved that the city clerk shall issue said permits conditioned on fulfillment of applicable state and local code requirements.
The motion, Ms. Lang. Ms. Silverman. Any questions? Okay, move it, please.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Aye.
Councilmember Lane,
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter,
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith,
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye. Agenda item number 6, reappoint Paul Quinlan to the Cortland Housing Authority Board.
Resolved that the city of Cortland County Council hereby reappoints Paul Quinlan to the Cortland Housing Authority Board for a term ending December 31st, 2029.
Motion. Carpenter, Ms. Silverman. Questions? Appreciate his dedication. He's been doing it for a while and it's great asset. Move it, please.
Councilmember Sullivan,
Aye.
Councilmember Lane,
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter,
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith,
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye.
Agenda item number 7, declare fire department equipment as surplus and authorize its sale.
Resolved that the city of Portland County Council authorizes the following equipment currently in possession and used by the fire department as surplus, and authorizes the fire chief to advertise said equipment in an appropriate manner as surplus and available for sale. The item is a 1995 aerial ladder truck. The VIN number and inventory numbers are listed. Be it further resolved that the city of Portland County Council authorizes any revenue generated from the sale of this surplus equipment to be transferred into the fire department budget line for sale of equipment.
Mr. Beckwith, Mr. Carpenter, anybody else have any questions? Okay, move it, please.
You put a max starting on that or?
We haven't not in the past, but it's something we can definitely look into. We'll go through auctions international like previous vehicles.
I can see it. Oh.
The The goal to do it now is it's still within New York State vehicle inspection and aerial inspection, so it should increase the bidding opportunities.
When we did the past pumper truck, it was, seemed like it was low, we held off and did it.
Okay, I'm just making sure
Redid,
that
and we
give it
got,
away.
we got better prices the
I
second,
know that, but I just,
we got a second better prices the second time, so we can go for it. Anybody else?
thank you.
Question? Vote please.
Councilmember Sullivan.
Aye.
Councilmember Lane.
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter.
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith.
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye. Agenda item number 8, declare youth bureau equipment as surplus and authorize its sale.
Resolved that the items described below, which are a 20 by 20 or above, I'm sorry, 20 by 20 tent tarp, extra soccer goals, small tools and equipment, shall be deemed as surplus and their sale, approved at auction. And be it further resolved that all revenues shall be allocated into the appropriate budget lines, for sale of equipment.
Okay, any motion, Sullivan, Carpenter. Sorry, Tom, this is too late.
I think the line listed is incorrect. I'll give you the correct one. I apologize.
Clerical error that will be adjusted.
Okay,
Where,
so
where does it get listed? Just curious.
Auctions International, or,
No, what you just mentioned.
yeah. So they're, it's a big source and everybody's kind of monitors it, it's a source. Needs to be working out pretty well for the most part.
You want me on end up with them.
Anybody else? Okay, vote please.
Councilmember Sullivan.
Aye.
Councilmember Lane.
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter.
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith.
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye.
Okay, agenda item number 9, motion to appoint Dana Merker to the office of Ward 1 councilperson.
Resolved that the city of Cortland County Council does hereby appoint Dana McCurr, residing at 12 Circle Drive, to the office of Ward 1 councilperson for a period ending December 31st, 2025.
Okay, motion,
I'd like to make a motion.
Mr. Michaels.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, Ms. Lane, sorry. So pronounce Merker, Dana Merker, we're excited to have, a nomination from the Republican, party. It's this requested, we typically take the nomination from that party, so they vet that name and then brought it to us. It's not solicited from our office or anybody else, and we did the same for the legislative person for the Democrats, so.
Yeah.
The charter says it at the same party, so that's what we're doing. We appreciate their hard work to get it done quickly, so we can fill the seat and get our table back full again.
Is his address in the first ward? I know his business is.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
yeah, so both, I think. Well, I believe 42 years in business, maybe not all there, but.
91, I bought the studio building.
Oh, there he is.
93, we bought the house with them.
Right,
Okay.
Both in Ward 1.
right, so it's, so done, operated a business and done it, so I think those
Okay.
qualifications are good. I appreciate the selection and certainly known for a while. Good selection, so with that, I'll call the vote, please.
Councilmember Sullivan. Councilmember Lane.
Aye.
Councilmember Carpenter.
Aye.
Councilmember Beckwith.
Aye.
Councilmember Michaels.
Aye.
Perfect, well, excited to, Mr. Merker, to have you come up and maybe bring your wife as well, and we can have you take an oath and swear you in. We're excited to have, like I said, that experience of a business owner and a resident of that ward for a long time. Knows the community and has worked in it, so.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I gotta swear them in to make it efficient, so. I don't know if you guys gonna take a picture, you wanna turn, you come up too, I have another, somebody else, Andy, Jay, we can share with him. All right, you got it.
No, you wear
You
suits.
just stand behind him, put your arm on his shoulder.
Yeah, somebody else look at that.
And if there's already- Andy will get it. We'll get it.
I'm not dressed for this.
Okay, kinda. Put your arm at his shoulder to show that's the. Cause he's gonna need it, so right? Behind every good man is a good woman, raise your right hand, please. Or after me, I say your name,
I, Dana Merker,
you solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
Constitution of the State of New York,
Constitution of the State of New York,
and I'll faithfully discharge my duties as council member
and I will faithfully discharge my duties as council member
according to the best of my ability.
best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I'll get free pictures now, I love it.
Right, you're not going on this salary, so we just.
Yeah, I need you to sign here.
Oh, okay.
You're right here, just sign it here. You can reach over.
Yeah.
It's an official. Signing the book is really important. Thanks for stepping up, Dan.
Bro. You assume, pay attention.
Yeah, this individual is well known throughout our community, and I'm sure he can do an excellent job for the city as well as representing his ward. We're certainly proud to have him on board.
He has a vested interest in helping us make it thrive.
He does.
There's been a nice picture for me, oh, what was it, you governor, judge?
Or judge, yeah, there's a lot of.
Or the courthouse last.
Yeah.
What the rest was called?
All right, well, great. So remember the dairy parades tonight, one of my favorite evenings. Go to Troy and Canadian smoked and burn us out. It did a couple of years ago. So it is out there for sure. All right, with that, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Back with Mr. Carpenter, all those in favor?
Thank you.